Now the Google Pixel 4a has just been revealed, and I'm sure you guys have already seen at least 50 unboxing videos. So today I bring you a head-to-head comparison between the Google Pixel 3a versus the brand new Google Pixel 4a. So welcome back to the channel, I'm Chigs, and I hope you all are having an amazing day. So mid-range smartphones with flagship features are becoming very popular. The iPhone SE 2020 and the OnePlus Nord both proved this fact, and now it's Google's turn. The Google Pixel 4a has finally arrived with a new design and new features. It's priced at only $349. And here they both are side by side in my hands, Pixel 4a on the left and Pixel 3a on the right. And the first thing I would like to do is give Team Pixel a round of applause, for this is the first time ever we finally have a modern looking display on the latest Pixel smartphone. So the Pixel 4a has a full screen display with a hole punch camera and no more excessive old school looking bezels. So both phones have a Full HD Plus OLED displays with over 440 pixels per inch. However, the Pixel 4a has a 5.81 inch screen and the 3a has a 5.6 inch screen. Also, the Pixel 4a is 144mm in height and 69mm in width, with a thickness of 8.2mm and weighs only 143 grams. And the 3a is 151mm in height, 70mm in width, with a thickness of 8.2mm but weighs 147 grams. So the Pixel 4a has an impressive design. It's lighter, smaller in overall size, but you're actually getting a larger display. Now both phones have a polycarbonate unibody with a matte black finish on the 4a and a glossy white finish on the 3a, and I have to say I'm absolutely loving the black matte finish. Now if we talk about processing power, both smartphones are powered by a Snapdragon chip. The Pixel 3a has the Snapdragon 670 with the Adreno 615, and the Pixel 4a has the newer Snapdragon 730 with the Adreno 618. And both smartphones are able to play games like PUBG Mobile and Call of Duty Mobile on medium to high settings. Benchmark scores will tell you that the 4a is a mid-range device and it's relatively more powerful than the Pixel 3a. And if you have a quick look at my top performing smartphone chart of 2020, you will notice the Google Pixel 4a ranked at position 43 with a benchmark score of 275k. Now you can view this chart and all of my other charts online at chigstech.com and read them at your leisure. Now the pricing is quite similar, $349 for the Pixel 4a, and the Pixel 3a is currently selling for $329. And for that price, the Pixel 4a comes with 6 gigs of LPDDR4 RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage, and the 3a comes with 4 gigs of LPDDR4 RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. And I did test out the internal disk speeds. The Pixel 4a achieved 456 megabytes per second read and 216 megabytes per second write, and the Pixel 3a achieved 328 megabytes per second read and 188 megabytes per second write. So it looks like we do have a faster internal storage in the new Pixel 4a. Now both smartphones have pretty fast rear fingerprint sensors, and testing them out at the same time, they actually perform exactly the same. So always been happy with the speed of the Pixel's physical fingerprint sensor. Now coming to the cameras, we have single 12.2 megapixel sensors on the back of both devices. They're laid out slightly differently, and you also have different apertures. The Pixel 3a has an f1.8 aperture and the Pixel 4a has a 1.7, and therefore the Pixel 4a is supposed to be even better for low light shots. And looking at the camera menus, you can see that the main menu options are the same, but under more there are a few more options in the Pixel 3a which are no longer available in the Pixel 4a. The first photo is a night sight shot. I was focusing on the signposts, but notice how the sky looks better and clearer in the Pixel 4a and how the 3a sky has lots of noise. Also notice the windows on the White House are slightly clearer on the 4a. And here is another night sight shot. This time you'll notice the grass on the Pixel 4a is color accurate and the 3a grass is slightly oversaturated. Also check out how clear and detailed the grass looks in the 4A and how blurred out it looks in the 3A. The sky is also captured beautifully on the 4A, and the 3A struggles and produces once again a noisy sky. Now I also tested out the astrophotography feature. It takes around 3 minutes to capture a photo of the sky, and here is the result of my first attempt. The 3 minutes felt depressingly long, and my personal opinion is I never saw the point of astrophotography. I never liked it and never appreciated how long it took. Maybe I'm just impatient or just don't have interest in stars and skies. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like astrophotography, or would you prefer a wide-angle lens instead? Now, Pixel is of course known for its camera and image processing. You have one of the best smartphone image processing in the business, which means they can recreate many effects using software instead of using multiple lenses. And as you can see from these various comparisons, both smartphones can take equally great looking photos in good lighting situations. You have color accuracy, lots of detailing and minimal effort. Just point and shoot and the camera software handles everything. You get great dynamic range, sharp looking photos, and you rarely get a blurred image with the Pixel phones. Nearly every shot will be more or less picture perfect. Now onto the video samples. We are shooting 4K at 30 frames per second from both cameras with optical image stabilization. You can see that the video quality is nearly the same on both devices, so great looking 4K video capture with natural colors and lots of detail. And also the videos are very well stabilized with no jittering or shake at all. And I also don't see much difference between them in terms of quality, so let me know what you guys think. Which camera do you think produces the better video? Now, a few other things to mention. Pixel 4a has Bluetooth version 5.1 versus Bluetooth 5.0. Both smartphones are running Android version 10 along with built-in NFC, audio jacks and stereo speakers. So you have one up-firing speaker on the earpiece and you have a second side-firing speaker next to your charger port. Now there is no IP rating on either device, nor will you find a micro SD card slot, and both support 4G LTE, so there is no 5G support. Now if we talk about battery, you have a 3000 mAh battery in the Pixel 3a and a 3140 mAh battery in the Pixel 4a, and all that OLED beauty takes a toll on the battery, but thanks to Android 10 on both devices, the battery life is actually not bad. You can achieve a day's battery with medium to heavy usage with around 10 to 15% battery left in the morning. So there you have it guys, that was my head-to-head comparison between the Google Pixel 4a versus the Google Pixel 3a. Now I tried to bring something different for you guys, hopefully a useful video covering the main specs, performance, camera and lots more. Now after playing with the Pixel 4a for a few days, I have realized that this smartphone is going to be quite possibly Google's best-selling Pixel smartphone to date. Now for $349 you are getting a very good mid-range performance. Everything about the Pixel 4a is better than the Pixel 3a, and this includes the screen resolution, chipset, RAM, storage, cameras, Bluetooth version, Android performance, faster internal storage, and overall a smaller smartphone with a much bigger screen. Now if you've not had a Pixel smartphone before, this is the one you need to buy, the Pixel 4a. If you've already had a Google Pixel, or if you have one right now, then this is certainly the smartphone you should upgrade to. Now I've not even talked about the new features available in the Pixel 4a. I'm saving that for another video, but there are a lot of new features which include improved night vision, astrophotography, live HDR+, native social sharing, a better portrait mode, super res zoom is back, new Google Assistant, same as the Pixel 4, better Google Lens, better multitasking capabilities, gesture navigation, smart copy and paste, personal safety feature, unlimited photo and video storage, real-time live captioning, and lots more. That's a huge list of features. It deserves its own video. So coming soon, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that one. Now it looks like Google has listened to the people and rectified many mistakes of the past, especially found in the recent Google Pixel 4 smartphone, and the Pixel 4a is the new answer. Now in my opinion, the Pixel 4a is one of the best new mid-range smartphones you can currently buy, and the direct challenges to this smartphone is of course OnePlus's Nord and the iPhone SE 2020. Now do let me know if you want to see a head-to-head comparison between the Pixel 4a and the Nord or the iPhone SE, and I will surely get it done for you guys. And with that being said, I hope you found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. I'll see you guys in the next one.